Something feels very aligned for you in this time of your life. You have the Magician here coming out. You're in a space of manifesting your dream reality. And I feel like a lot of aspects of this are falling into place and falling into alignment. Something else that I'm seeing about you is that recently you have been put through this intentional stillness, this intentional pause in your life with the Hangman. Now, this could have lasted for a couple of months, but maybe for a couple of years for some of you, where you felt like you were just very still or very paused. It's like this, you want to move, you want to do things, but for some reason you either lack the answers, you lack the perspective, or the energy to do it. That's something that's shifting in this time of your life, and you can feel it because a lot of you don't feel like you need to wait anymore. That's powerful. It's like you know that you don't need to wait anymore. You can start creating, you can start manifesting. Something about your energy is feeling more hopeful in this time, or you're already seeing some signs of things getting better for you. But you're manifesting your dream reality into existence. There is something here that's very aligned. And I'm almost getting like this message of like the stars have aligned for you in some aspect. Because I feel with this Two of Cups, there is a particular partnership or event or opportunity, maybe even an idea, a moment of epiphany, that's going to set things into motion for you. So I feel like you're in a stage where things are kind of starting to be put into motion for you. Again, the Ten of Cups coming out. Clearly, you're manifesting your dream reality. Maybe even your dream partner, the love of your life, your dream partnership, collaboration. But you're manifesting someone specific and someone important here that's a part of this journey. It's a part of this unfolding. And you're ready to go. Eight of Cups. You're ready to go. I feel like you're ready for your next journey. You're ready to explore a new part of yourself. And I also sense like this moment of completion for some of you. This moment of, I've done what I could here, and I feel like I'm ready to go somewhere bigger. I'm ready to expand. I'm ready to grow in life. And perhaps you're also in a stage where you're ready to manifest bigger things in your life, bigger amounts of money, a bigger home, a bigger position in your career, true love, right? I feel like someone here is also stepping in their alignment in a way where they're ready to manifest bigger things in life. They're ready to ask of the universe and spirit for, maybe things that feel more demanding for you. But I'm happy to see this, and I'm also really happy for you because I feel like you're also finally getting, the sense of confidence to ask for more, to say like, no, I feel like I'm meant for more. I feel like I'm meant for bigger waters and to experience the fullness of life. Because there's so much to life to experience. There's so many things that we haven't even touched upon yet. And I feel like you're ready for the next stage of this journey called life. This next period of your life is going to be all about expansion and growth. And I feel like manifesting big things. That's something that's really coming through. It's also, there is this message of things that have felt so blocked when it comes to manifesting are all of a sudden becoming very possible. They're becoming very tangible. They're becoming available with the Magician because you're aware of them. That's the thing about manifestation. It's a shift of perspective. Yes, it takes action to manifest certain things, but the perspective is what triggers the action. And this is where the key lies for you. I feel like something within your perspective also shifted. And I'm getting like this message of somebody feels like they don't need to wait anymore. Like they don't need to postpone themselves as well. What else do you need to hear? Okay, let me get 3 cards. Oh, wow. Yeah, you finally have clarity when it comes to action. So 2 of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to start moving like rapidly. Like you finally have clarity. You finally have the answers. And I feel like this is also part of your alignment. And I keep hearing like the stars have aligned for you. The sky has aligned for you, especially with the moon. Yeah, I feel like the stars are aligning in your favor. And a part of this alignment is you becoming aware of what you need to do. You becoming aware of the action that you need to take. You becoming aware of your direction and how you're going to move forward. Because you're no longer feeling lost. I feel like somebody is coming out of confusion. Again, there was a pause in your life, but to me, this feels very intentional. It feels like it was supposed to happen, and perhaps you also know this, but it's something that you have been trying to deny or defend yourself from, right? It's like I feel sometimes we kind of have a sensing like we maybe need to pause, or we need to take that time, you know, like, but we don't want to wait, right? That's the thing. We don't want to pause. We don't want to go through that period of stillness. That sometimes I feel it's necessary. Sometimes I feel like it's necessary to go through those periods of life. But I feel like you're finally coming out of that energy, and somebody here is ready to move. You're ready to put into action again. Yeah, you're manifesting a lot of beautiful things. Look at the 9 of Cups coming out. And in fact, like things that have felt so difficult to manifest. Like, look at this. 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. These are things that have been feeling so like dreadful to even manifest. Like so, there has been so much resistance or so much like complications or conflicting energy within you. And it's like you have been trying so hard, right? That's the thing. It's like you're trying so hard to make something happen. But a part of you is saying like, but it's not meant to be this hard, you know? Have you asked yourself that? Like, I feel like sometimes when we manifest things so effortlessly, it doesn't feel hard. It feels natural. And I feel like maybe a big sign that you're forcing something to happen is you're trying too hard. And I'm not saying to give up on a goal. I'm not saying to give up on a manifestation. But perhaps take a step back and look at your approach. Are you trying too hard? Manifestation is supposed to feel effortless. It's supposed to feel natural and not forceful. But I feel like someone here has been trying so hard. Yeah, that's interesting. But soon you're celebrating something here. Soon you're going to have a moment of victory that's worth celebrating for you. I see why though. I see why, because someone is finally able to see and become aware of how abundant the universe is, how much potential you also have. So the Chariot, you're definitely moving towards expansion in this time of your life. And some of you maybe want to relocate as well. Maybe there is something that you want to pursue globally. With the 2 of Wands, this is the energy of, you know, worldwide recognition, movement abroad, and just reaching like wider horizons in general. I feel like this is something that you want to move towards as expansion. And I feel like the reason why prior you felt so stuck is because you weren't aware either of your potential or the abundance of the universe and how abundant the universe is. How many opportunities are there in the universe? You're somebody who is going to become very wealthy in life, and I feel like you're somebody who is going to have like a very dramatic shift because It's like from one moment you're going from feeling so like having like such low self-esteem and just feeling so stuck and so blindsided and so confused, and then the other moment you're just like boom, you know, like clarity, elevation, wealth, all of this thing. Such a big transformation, don't you see? But I feel like that also goes to show as to how everything available is in the universe, no? Like, I feel like one simple decision or one simple moment can really change everything for us. So the duality between these two cards is also saying to me that something that you're understanding in this time is that perhaps you're just one thought away from something. You know, like maybe that life that you've always seen yourself having, it's not that far away. It almost feels like it already exists in some kind of multi-universe, or you know. And it's just like I need like either the right idea or the right step to access this thing, the right mindset shift as well. But that's something that I feel it's also a part of your alignment in this time. It's realizing how abundant the universe is, how ratherly available everything is, and how everything already exists. So I feel like you're no longer a victim to your circumstances. That's something that's coming through for you. Okay, let's get some oracle cards for you to see if there is anything else for you that you need to hear. Yeah, we have optimism, exploration, and freedom, Sagittarius energy. So you could be a Sagittarius here. Sagittarius are known to be very goal-orientated. You know, the arrow, it's like going straight to the point. And I feel like in this time of your life, again, we have optimism, exploration, and freedom. So I feel like you're finally starting to feel more optimistic about the future and about where you're headed. You're going to experience a lot of freedom when it comes to being yourself. The Sagittarius sign, it loves freedom, it loves adventure, it loves to travel, it loves to, you know, pursue these crazy things. And I feel like this is something that you are maybe perhaps wanting in this time, is to expand and to grow and to experience life in a bigger way. I'm gonna pull one more card for you. Let's see if there is anything else you need to know. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Wasn't I talking about you finally being able to see your potential? Yeah. So all of this is starting to happen because someone here is finally becoming aware of their potential. And I feel like your alignment is here.